Oh my god, hi darlings, it's Nick Kelly here, Bielfield's here, and Courtney Act is here as well.
Hi darling.
What a time to be alive. Now I'm hungover today, and therefore I need like a little bit of like a pep up from you guys, which is beautiful. So they surprised me at the door. They went like, boo, the second that I arrived.
But I think you almost had a heart
attack. You might want to check your undies.
Your undies.
Yeah, yeah. There's a little, they're white as well,
Yeah.
which is going to be a small issue. We were just talking off air about Facetune. Now, obviously today I'm going to require a bit of that because I'm a little bit on the puffy side. I need
plunge your head into a bowl of ice and water, just like.
That's a great idea.
Is that a secret?
Like Joan Crawford in Mummy Dearest, she like fills the basin with water and then pours ice in it, and then just like plunges her face into it.
Did we just get free beauty tips from Courtney?
I've never actually done that. But you know what? I do the opposite. I get a washcloth and I put it in like hot water and I put maybe a little drop of lavender or ylang ylang and then like steam my face, and that does.
You're so bougie.
Something you're so bougie. So bougie.
So
That's
fancy.
some lavender.
It's like on the when you're on the plane and they give you the hot towel for no reason.
Yeah.
But then whenever I have stubble, all the bits of the hot towel like
Get
break
caught
off
in your beard. Me too.
It's disgusting.
I always feel like it's for your hands though. Like, you know, when you go to like some restaurants, they give you that and then it's for your hands, and I never know like if it's for my
hands.
I always like just do it on my hands, and then I'm like too grossed out to do it on my face.
Well, I do it on my
afterwards.
face first and then hand second.
Yes, I don't want that stuff on my face. Who knows where all that
Yeah, exactly. I just don't understand the concept of it. Like, I'll just go to the bathroom and go. Anyway,
Facetune.
I need Facetune tips. Like, how do I make myself look good? And if you don't use Facetune, Courtney, because you would never ever have
I
to.
swear to God, I don't actually use Facetune, but you know what I do use that I like? Because like I feel like an Instagram filter is like
awful.
adequate.
No, Instagram filters are the worst things on the planet.
Oh,
I don't know, like
Instagram.
Claridon and Lo-Fi are kind of fun.
Terrible.
They're kind of great.
I put Valencia
depending
on
the
that,
light.
and like I would reckon 98% of my Instagram photos are Valencia.
Really?
Yeah. But what I do use is there's this like Japanese like beauty camera. I don't know what it's called, but it's great for video. It does that
Really?
live like.
The big eyes or something?
No,
or?
just like smooth skin, and like when you're in drag and like your lighting may not be, like if I've got my ring light, fine.
Yeah.
Nice.
And like you just do like the live, like because people are like, oh, can you send like I'm gonna perform at this club or whatever, and then otherwise you have to like import it into like your computer and like do stuff.
edits.
Right, and yeah,
But
try
this
to have
is
a filter.
great. It just
No
like
one
gives
can
you
take
like
that.
Facetune's also, okay, nobody wants to see you like looking like a plastic doll in Facetune, right? But
Yeah.
Facetune's so great because you can make everything else look beautiful.
Yeah.
Right? So you can detail all these different things in the picture and make the picture just look beautiful, right?
No one's buying that
So
shit.
that's I swear I swear
It's about everything but the
it's a-
face.
no, this is the thing is that I literally like go and I take pictures on my phone and I look so like soft in it just to start with that if I do the face tuning thing and start like softening things, I actually just look like I'm like
Well, you have
I
a
don't
very
know.
soft face to start with, so.
Let's pinch your cheeky. I have a comment on Facetune.
Yes.
And especially on, I mean, men and women Facetuning their bodies. But like, if I'm like on Instagram or on a dating app, and you see like some guy who has like
dating app?
Yeah, which dating app?
Thrinder. Not Tinder. Well, actually, they changed the name to
Thrinder.
Field, which I think is probably for legal reasons. But it's for couples seeking a third. And there's also singles seeking couples, and so the singles can like meet up, and that is anyway. But when you see somebody like some like buff guy who's already beautiful, who's face tuned his body because you can see like the background has warped.
oh yeah.
And I'm like, you've just told me more about yourself than you care to.
Yeah.
Rather than me having an unrealistic expectation of what you're going to look like, you've now told me that you're so insecure with your body that you feel the need to manipulate it digitally and not tell it. Like, I don't want to.
And that's not attractive, isn't it?
It's not attractive. I don't want to be
Yeah.
with a person who's not comfortable with themselves. And I know we all have our own like
Insecurities and stuff,
which is
yeah.
fine. But like when people like weird things like different body part, like their calves, like somebody's photoshopped their calves. I'm
Yeah.
like, Mary.
What about when they're detailing like their arms in so much and they're
vascular.
detailing all this stuff and it
Ugh.
just looks so gross
It's
and you're like,
hideous.
why?
And when they bring up like
But-
the contrast and they go like all the lines go like black and
Yeah,
it's
I'd like
hideous.
to give a message. You are more beautiful than you think you are.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Courtney.
I was going to say you're not as ugly as you think you are, but I think you're more beautiful than you think you
Slightly
are.
more positive.
Yeah.
I like that's beautiful.
Because the label will have a go at me if I don't talk about the song.
Dance Again.
Talk to me about Dance Again. How did it come together?
It happened here, in this building.
It did.
We're at Sony, by the way.
Yeah, we're at Sony.
Yeah, we're at Sony.
It's a Sony! We met at Fair Day last year because Bielfield was performing, and then we were in the same dressing room, and Ashley Swift, who is one of my drag mentors, was creative directing Bielfield's show. And,
Choreographing.
yeah, and so we met through that, and then Bielfield, we went up to like Mexican afterwards. And which I love, like in Australia, Mexican is like exotic.
Oh yeah.
We're both
in America. So we were just going, you know.
Yeah, drinking margaritas.
Yeah.
And I remember when like tacos. Do you remember like this? What's the? I can't remember what the name of the place is. Anyway, when tacos were like the new food craze of Sydney, and it was like $5 for a taco, and I was like,
I do
wow,
remember that phase, yeah.
$5 taco, that's so affordable. And in America, it's like dollar tacos.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so we were drinking margaritas, and Bielfield said, let's do a song together. And then we came here to Sony like last year and wrote Dance Again.
Beautiful.
Busted it up, yeah.
Oh my god.
And the rest is history. I mean, it took a lot of time to get the song together. We were actually just talking about it over at a station just a little bit before, and you know, like even the tempo, you know, it was like, oh, because then we like called Dance Again, it was at like 70 something tempo wise, and I was like, that's not really a dance tempo. Actually, now when I hear the version that we have versus the version that we had, it actually gets me a little seasick.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, and it's like, oh, okay.
It's so trippy hearing a slower version of a song.
Oh,
like
yeah.
one of the radio stations I used to work at, we used to play everything 3% faster, and then whenever I'd hear it like on Spotify or whatever, I would be able to hear that like 3% slowness, and it would actually like trip me out. And,
What was the idea behind 3% faster?
So
just to make
basically,
everything a bit more upbeat?
so if it was 3% faster and 3% higher pitched as well, and apparently it hits like a sonic sweet spot, like a harmonic sweet spot that is more
Is
like
our song
euphoric
3%
scientifically.
Wow.
We should have made it 3%.
It's no. I mean, it went up like 25%
That's
faster
pretty good,
or something.
yeah.
I mean, significantly faster.
That's very you too.
Which is Well, actually, what about like Dirty Projectors, who like does the opposite with the vocals, where it's like.
Good point.
Is that where they slow down
The
songs and it sounds like an orchestra?
Like they do the vocals, so the vocals sound like really like deeper and slow and really slower and stuff. At least I think. I hope that's not so. Oh my god! Did I just
We're
say
getting
something that didn't actually happen?
guys.
But I really like Dirty Projectors, and I hope that's what they do. Because if I just offended them, I'd be really sad. Right
I'm
now.
gonna tag the shit out of them in this.
There goes that collab.
Oh, I think it's slow. I think because it's all about experimental and new sounds and everything. I'm pretty sure that they're slowing down the voice. So it sounds cool.
I'll Google it later.
Anyways, Dance Again.
Dance Again. Good song. Go get it. What's Mardi Gras plans? What's happening?
I'm in the parade. All my Burning Man buddies from America flew in the other day. There's like 30 of them. And we're doing, our group at Burning Man is called the Glam Cocks. and we have a parade in the float. And it's funny because I was like, what am I going to wear? And like, what's the theme? And they're like, it's a Burning Man theme. And I'm like, oh, right. So like, I'm just going to like cover myself in like glue and roll myself in everything fluorescent in my wardrobe.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm so here for this.
Maybe a bit of nudity. I'm a never nude. I'm not a never nude. I'm against clothing for modesty in theory. But I've just never gotten there. And at Burning Man every year I try to like go naked. And this 2 years ago, I rode out to the trash fence, which is like the outer, it's like desolate. I took off all my clothes, I put them in my backpack, I got on my bike and started like riding back in and was just like anxiety. And then stopped at this giant art structure and I'm like standing there like, oh, I'm naked. And then I'm like, nobody's looking. I'm like, nobody's looking. Look at me. And then I just felt like a pervert trying to get like people to look at me naked. And I'm like, oh god. And I got back on my bike and I rode in. As I got closer to the city, I was just like overcome with anxiety and had to put all my clothes back on and was like, okay, we'll try again next year.
Are you in a nude? What do you like in nudity?
I haven't done the nudity thing. I just can't.
I'm like this radical self-expression. Like anything that makes me feel uncomfortable, I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get naked in public and see, like, break through the boundaries of my socially imposed anxiety.
And then you just feel anxious again, and you allow society to overtake you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that one day, I feel like I've grown so much over the last decade, like as a person, of the things that I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that that will keep happening. And
I love that you're now slowly considering pathways to nudity.
Well, I mean, gosh, I've never actually even talked about it, to be quite honest.
You know what I can do? I can be naked. I'm not entirely sure what your audience is, but I'm sure that this isn't too
It's
bad.
mainly gays.
Oh, that's fine, gays.
The gays.
So I can be completely naked down to my tuck tape, and that is completely fine. Like, other people think that I'm naked because I basically am naked except for a little bit of tape, and that is fine. But it's a whole nother thing to just be completely naked. I can wander around a dressing room and feel fully clothed, and everybody else thinks I'm naked. That's fine. But it's just when you're
once the tapes,
when your external genitals are exposed, it becomes
that's the thing that I'm weird with. I'm happy to take my shirt off, even though I have a fat little belly now. I'm happy to walk around in my undies, but I can't get the dick out.
Yeah.
It's just too much. Go get on that note. Go get Dance Again.
Yeah.
Dance Again. Yeah.
And Courtney Act Bielfield. I hope you make more musical babies together at some point.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Thank you.